hits this one hard out to left center. Carrying out deep, could it be? It is gone.
And Jacobs with the punishing kill.
A 2-run shot that ties the game.
Hyatt hits it over, and she's going to have a kill. Over to Boyd, inside to Gaddis. Spin move, puts it up, takes the foul, and knocks it down. Quan Connor takes the three, puts it up, knocks it down.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SNUathletics.com. I'm Tanner Stiles, here to bring you today's matchup between Ouachita Baptist and your Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm. The Crimson Storm have won back-to-back games 3 times this year, and with a win today, it will mark the most wins in a 5-match stretch this year. Ouachita has split its last 2 matches and handed Oklahoma Baptist its first loss in GAC play last night. SNU fell to Oklahoma Baptist earlier in the year 3-0. The only common opponent outside of the GAC is Midwestern State that Ouachita has beaten. SNU fell 3-2 Tuesday at Midwestern State, and the Tigers picked up a 3-0 win over the Mustangs earlier in the year. Abby Bell moved into the top 10 in the country in total digs as the junior had 359 digs to enter the week. She was also 20th coming into the week in digs per set as she was averaging 5.7. Bell ranked second in the conference in both categories, trailing only Caitlin Lucy of Oklahoma Baptist. She also currently holds the Great American Conference record for career digs. Bell has 1,612 digs in her career and moved ahead of Southwestern Oklahoma State's Kaylee Lancaster earlier in the year. McKenna Qualls is also 14th in Division II in total kills with 30. That leads the GAC overall, and she is second in aces per set. The Crimson Storm lead the GAC in opponents' hitting percentage as teams are hitting just 174 against the Storm. The Tigers lead the GAC in hitting percentage coming into the week. Ouachita is hitting 232 on the year and is holding teams to just about a 187 clip, so this should be a pretty good matchup between both of these teams today. SNU is also second in the conference in digs at 18.2 per set, third in aces per set at 1.5, and is second in total aces. It is also fourth in blocks at 1.6 per set and second overall in total blocks. Elise Berlin is fourth in assists per set at 9.2. Just a little bit of insider information about for you there. In the GAC current standings, Arkansas Tech sits at the top, 5-0, 11-5 overall on a 5-game win streak. Right behind them is Oklahoma Baptist, who actually just picked up their first GAC loss last night, or a couple days ago, to Ouachita Baptist. And so Ouachita Baptist is in a tie for third with 4 others, including Southern Arkansas, Southwestern Oklahoma State, Harding, and SNU at 3-2 overall. Northwestern Oklahoma State and Southeastern Oklahoma State are both at 2 and 3. Arkansas Monticello's 1 and 4, and then the bottom is East Central at 0 and 5, and Henderson State is 0 and 5. A little bit more information about some games today in the GAC. Oklahoma Baptist is at Southern Arkansas today at 2:30. Ouachita Baptist is at Arkansas Tech. That game's at 3. Southeastern Oklahoma State takes on Northwestern Oklahoma State at 3. East Central is at Southwestern Oklahoma State at 5 p.m., and Henderson State is at Harding at 6 p.m. A little bit of statistics about the teams. The team leaders, McKenna Qualls leads the way for the Crimson Storm at 203 kills. Behind her is Courtney Bowie at 148, Caitlin Vout with 128, Michaela Benner with 121. Those are the only Crimson Storm figures in triple digits. Elise Berlin with 85 kills, McKenna Hunter with 74, and Lexi Matthews with 68. The Tigers of Ouachita Baptist are led on the other side by Kelsey Bradley from Little Rock. So the Crimson Storm looking to pick up a GAC win today. The AVCA Division II top 25 poll around the country. Number 1 is Minnesota Duluth at 13-2. Get a little bit of top 5 here for you. Tampa is at number 2 at 11-3. Concordia St. Paul is third at 11-3. Ferris State is 15-1, and Southwest Minnesota State is at 12-3. Team statistics coming in, SNU has 841 kills as opposed to 838 for the Tigers. Tigers also have about 20 less errors on the season than the Crimson Storm at 385 with SNU's 411. We talked a little bit about the hitting percentage that SNU allows its opposers coming in 170. The Tigers come in hitting 230 on the season. So it'll be interesting to see. SNU as coming into the first set, scoring points by set in the first set at 437 to Ouachita's 398. So they do a good job of getting out early, getting the job done in the first set. So we ought to have a pretty interesting matchup as total points scored on the year. These two teams are just split by 12 total points. Both sit at 3-2 in the conference. We should have a pretty good one on our hands this afternoon. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups for you as well as the first serve. Don't go anywhere. You're watching SNU Volleyball right here on SNUathletics.com. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. Things are just about ready to get going here inside the Sawyer Center. Real quickly, we'll give you the starting lineup for the Crimson Storm. It's going to be Elise Berlin, Caitlin Vout, Lexi Matthews, Michaela Benner, McKenna Qualls, Courtney Bowie, and your libero number 9, Abby Bell. Crimson Storm are coached by Kevin Ingram. Ouachita coached by Danny Prescott. Both these teams looking for a GAC win here. SNU picked up a win to get to 4-2 in the conference with a win last night against Henderson State. While Ouachita handed Oklahoma Baptist its first loss in the GAC. So Caitlin Vout will get things going here for the Crimson Storm in set number 1. Vout gets it going here. The Tigers setting the right side, and real early SNU gets a block courtesy of Michaela Benner and Lexi Matthews. It was Abby Pickett over there on the right side for the Tigers. So 1-0 SNU. Tigers set the right side. That's Pickett again. Pickett will get her first kill. The 6'1 senior from Texarkana, Texas. The setter for the Tigers, number 6, Stormy Leonard. So it's Caitlin Cantrell serving for Ouachita. Benner the tip over, kept alive. Elise Berlin sets Benner in the middle, and it gets down for a kill. Michaela Benner, her first of the night. 5'11 sophomore from Norman. So Elise Berlin will go back to serve for SNU, the 5'8 sophomore from Red Oak, Texas. Played the back line last year. Back over to Pickett, kept alive at the net. Matthews keeps it alive there. Berlin over to Bowie. As Stormy Leonard unable to handle it, and that's going to be a kill for Courtney Bowie. The 6-foot junior from right here in Bethany, Oklahoma. 3-1 in favor of SNU. Leonard sets the left side. Kept alive there. Berlin back over to Bowie. And at the net, it's going to be a block for the Tigers. Courtesy of Corey Bullard and Jamie Schell. So number 3, Anna Latorno, comes in to serve for OBU, 5'7 junior from Rolette, Texas. Very nearly gets an ace. Lexi Matthews keeps it alive. Matthews here on the left side. Leonard in the middle to Bullard. Out of play on the right side. They're going to say it was tipped at the net. So that kill will go to Corey Bullard, the 6'2 sophomore from Hot Springs, Arkansas. So Latorno back to serve. The score is tied at 3. Berlin in the middle to Bowie, and Courtney Bowie puts it away. Abby Bell back to serve. 4-3. Bullard on the left side. Leonard to Bullard on the right side slide, and Corey Bullard gets her second kill of set number 1. So Jamie Schell serving for Ouachita. Tied back up at 4. Berlin over to Qualls. Unable to handle it as the Tigers. McKenna Qualls gets her first kill. Leads SNU. So Lexi Matthews back to serve. Leonard over on the left side. Tipped at the net. So the point will go to the Tigers. 5-5. The libero, Ashley Wake, back to serve. Berlin to Bowie. Some action at the net there. It's kept alive. Berlin back over to Qualls. Nice push over there. It's kept alive. Berlin tries the back right corner, and she finds it. Elise Berlin with the nice play for the Crimson Storm. Courtney Bowie checks out. Number 4, Hannah Davis checks in, the 5'8" sophomore from Newark, Texas. Davis very nearly gets an ace. Free ball for SNU here. Qualls on the left side, and she makes them pay. McKenna Qualls, kill number 2. Seven to 5 now. SNU. The Tigers try the left side, and it gets down. Side out for the Tigers. Berlin to the middle to Qualls. Qualls tries and unable to get it to go on the left side. Tied back up at 7 now. Berlin to the middle to Qualls. Unable to keep it alive, and McKenna Qualls making her presence felt early. 3 kills. And Qualls goes back to serve. Service error for McKenna Qualls. Point goes to the Tigers. Berlin over to Benner on the right side slide, and Michaela Benner's been so dangerous this season on that right side slide. Gets it to go for her second kill. Caitlin Vout back to serve. Leonard sets the middle on the left side there. That's Caitlin Cantrell. Her attack goes wide left. Point Southern Nazarene. Their lead is back up to 2. 10-8. And the serve by Vout finds the backside out of play. Very close to that line. So 2 service errors for the Crimson Storm in set number 1. So it's 10-9. Berlin, the drop shot, kept alive. Good save by Abby Bell there on the dig. Tigers just push it over, so a free ball here for SNU, but they hit it right back over. Pickett on the right side, gets it to go down. Another kill for Abby Pickett. Her second kill. So 6 kills already for the Tigers. First service error there for Ouachita Baptist on Caitlin Cantrell. Courtney Bowie checks back in for Hannah Davis. Elise Berlin goes back to serve. SNU still holding on to a 1-point lead here. Set number 1. Berlin pushes it over to the back corner. That's twice already. Elise Berlin has found that back right corner for a kill for Elise Berlin. That makes 2. Already with 6 assists as well. She played setter in high school, but came to SNU with Kaylee Pyatt, one of the school's all-time leaders in assists. Graduated last year, so Berlin able to assume her regular role of setter as the Tigers pick up a block here to bring the deficit back to 1. 12-11. It's Anna Latorno serving. Berlin over to Matthews. Leonard pushes it over on the left side. Good dig by Abby Bell. Perfect prime position there for SNU. It's kept alive. On the backside there, it's pushed to the corner and gets down for a kill for the Tigers. 12 all. Just about halfway through set number 1. Elise Berlin sets Bowie in the middle and gets down for a kill. Courtney Bowie with her 3rd kill. So the libero, Abby Bell, goes back to serve, the 5'8 junior from Georgetown, Texas. Tigers keeping it alive here. Berlin going to set Qualls on the left side, gets down for a kill. McKenna Qualls. So dangerous over there on that left side. 4th kill for her in set number 1. 14-12 SNU. We talked about how SNU is outscoring its opponents in the first set as Corey Bullard on the left side picks up a kill. Points by set, the Crimson Storm have 437 on the season in set number 1, while the Ouachita Baptist has 389. So see if SNU can use that to its advantage there. 14-13. Berlin to Bowie in the middle. Kept alive. Good action by the net there. Berlin going to reset the left side to Qualls. Nice dig by Wake, the libero, to keep it alive. Berlin over to Matthews. Matthews tries the corner, and they're going to rule it in on that back line. And the officials at the net are going to overturn it there and say it was out of play. So 14 all. Push over there from the Tigers. Nice dig by Elise Berlin. Tigers reset the left side. Another good dig by the Crimson Storm. Back over to Qualls. Some good action here. Berlin to Bowie. Gets down for a kill for Courtney Bowie. So Lexi Matthews goes back to serve for the Crimson Storm with a 15-14 advantage. The Tigers keep it alive over there on the left side. Berlin tries the corner. They're ready for it. Good recognition there at the net by Corey Bullard. Point for the Tigers there to even it up at 15. So a good first set here as we imagined it would. Bowie again on the right side. Courtney Bowie. What a first set she's having here. 5 kills. And 2 digs for Courtney Bowie as she will check out. Hannah Davis will check in. So Hannah Davis back in to serve. Point goes to the Crimson Storm. (17-15). SNU at the net there. It's going to be a kill for Caitlin Cantrell as the Crimson Storm unable to handle it. Stormy Leonard goes back to serve for Ouachita. On the right side, Caitlin Vout on the slide. Gets it to go down on the right sideline. Caitlin Vout, her first kill of the afternoon. So McKenna Qualls Back to serve with a 2-point advantage. Tipped at the net. Point for the Tigers. (18-17) here in set number 1. Berlin kept alive by the Tigers. Berlin over here to Matthews in the middle. Nearly gets down. Berlin tries to push it back. Gets down for a kill, and wow, what a questionable call that was. That ball looked to be clearly out on the backside, but that back line judge rules it in. Oh, and they are going to go ahead and change it and say it was indeed out. 19-17. Good dig by Abby Bell. She's doing very well this opening set, but her dig, unfortunately, just a little too far, so the Tigers capitalize. 19-18. What a first set this has been. Cantrell in to serve. Berlin to Benner on the right side. Slide. Are they going to say it was tipped? And there's going to be some discussion about it there as Benner, her shot went wayward right, but unsure if it was tipped at the net or not. If it was tipped, that'll go down as Benner's 3rd kill of the first set and give SNU a 2-point advantage here in set number 1. Couldn't see it really from up here if it was tipped or not. They are going to say it was tipped at the net, so SNU will get the point. Benner's 3rd kill. Hannah Davis checks out. Courtney Bowie back in. Elise Berlin is serving with a 2-point advantage as Stormy Leonard, the setter for Ouachita Baptist, having a discussion here with the judge at the net here. Just don't think Ouachita agrees with the call, but it's such a bang-bang play. 20-18. Leonard sets the left side to Bullard, gets down for a kill. Corey Bullard. Man, what a first set she's having. 6 kills for the 6'2 sophomore from Hot Springs, Arkansas, really making her presence felt here in set number 1. 20-19. Berlin over to Matthews. Kept alive. Battle for it at the net. Bowie. Abby Bell tries to save it, but it gets down. Point for the Tigers. And we are tied up at 20. Berlin over to Benner. And they're going to call a double hit there on the Tigers. Huge call there. Point goes to SNU. 21-20 in favor of the Crimson Storm. Abby Bell will go back to serve. Bell with 5 digs, in set number 1. (21-20). Leonard sets Bullard. Qualls keeps it alive. Berlin to Matthews, gets down for a kill. Lexi Matthews. Her first kill of the afternoon. 22-20. Timeout called by head coach Danny Prescott, and we'll take one with him. SNU leads by 2 in set number 1. We'll see if they can close it out. We'll be right back here at SNUathletics.com. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. Tanner Stiles here to bring you this afternoon's action. Set number 1. It's 22-20. Leonard sets Bullard in the middle, and SNU was ready for it. Block for Lexi Matthews and Courtney Bowie. 23-20, largest lead of the set for SNU. And they are in great position here to take this thing. Berlin tries the back corner. Tigers are ready. Another good dig by Caitlin Vout. At the net, they're going to call a double hit on the Tigers. 24-20, set point, and another timeout taken by Ouachita Baptist. We'll take a quick one. We'll be right back here at SNUathletics.com. And we're back after the quick timeout. 24-20, it's set point. The Sawyer Center has risen to its feet. Pretty good crowd here for a Saturday afternoon. Football team's on the road this week at Monticello. So this and soccer tonight is the only action today going on in SNU Athletics. 24-20 here, some battling for it here. Leonard going to set the right side of Bullard, and Bullard makes him pay. Corey Bullard, 8 kills in set number 1 for the Tigers. She's hitting .350. What a first set she's having. 24-21. Tigers trying to come back. SNU trying to put it away. It's kept alive there. Bell just pushes it over. Back over to Bullard. Battled for it here. Berlin tries the drop shot, and what a time for the drop shot for Elise Berlin. So SNU takes set number 1, 25-21. They were led by McKenna Qualls and Courtney Bowie, each with 5 kills. Berlin with 3, Benner with 3. Caitlin Vout with 9 digs in the first set. Elise Berlin, 14 assists. The Tigers were led by Bullard with 8 kills and Pickett with 4. SNU with a big first set here. They lead 1-0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here at SNUathletics.com. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. Second set ready to get going here inside the Sawyer Center. SNU took set number one, 25-21. Great first set all around for SNU. Six attack errors, though, for the Tigers in set number one. SNU just had two. SNU hit very well, 370 to Ouachita's 200. SNU had 2.5 blocks to the Tigers' 1. So the Tigers will get things going here in set number two. Stormy Leonard. Benner on the right side trying to get it going here. Matthews gets down for the point here. SNU taking the first point here. Release Berlin will be back to serve. On the right side at the net, there's a battle for it. Gets down for another kill. Release Berlin here. Tigers push it over, so a free ball here for SNU. Berlin sets Bowie. Bowie makes him pay. Once again, Courtney Bowie. 6 kills now for SNU, and SNU off to an early 3-0 lead in set number two. They've been solid so far. The Tigers try to keep it alive, and they'll call an error there on Lexi Matthews. The point goes to the Tigers. 3-1, SNU. As Berlin sets Matthews, her attack finds the back right corner. Lexi Matthews with her second kill of the afternoon. The libero Abby Bell will go back to serve. 4-1. Early in set number two, Pickett on the right side, tipped at the net. The kill will go to Abby Pickett. So Pickett is second right now in kills with the team with 5. Bullard has 8, and they trail 4-2. Berlin to Bowie, and this is just like a never-ending song being played here. Courtney Bowie continuing to pick up kills in the middle, up to 7. Service error from Lexi Matthews. Anna Latorno back to serve for the Tigers. Tigers pick up another kill here on an ace. Evens the thing up at 5. Caitlin Val on the left side with a kill for SNU. Hannah Davis in to serve. Tigers set the left side. And it gets down for a kill. It's Bullard. Jamie Shell back to serve. Tigers set the right side. Kept alive there for Davis. Fouled. Leonard tries the drop shot. SNU's ready for it. And the point will go to the Crimson Storm. So Qualls will be back to serve now. Another service error from McKenna Qualls. 2 for her. Tied up at 7. Berlin to Benner. Gets down for a kill. Kayla Benner. 4 kills for Benner. Eight 7 SNU. They're going to call an error there on the setter, Stormy Leonard, on a double hit. 9-7 SNU. Vout back to serve. Tigers struggling with it. They'll push it over, so a free ball here for SNU. Berlin to Matthews. Not quite able to get down. And on the left side is going to be number 15, Stephanie Paulno, getting her first kill. 6-foot junior from BB, Arkansas. (9-8) SNU leads. Berlin over to Benner. Kept alive. Over to Pickett. Good play at the net there. Berlin the push over to Matthews. Benner makes him pay. As the dig from the Tigers goes a little too far, and Benner puts it away for the kill. 10-8. As Berlin will go back to serve. Some discussion here on substitution. As Hannah Davis will check out. Courtney Bowie back in here. 10-8 SNU. And that's going to be an ace for Elise Berlin. Catches the back line. Head coach Danny Prescott has not been happy with the officiating all night, and he is now in the ear of the official over there on the left side. There's going to be some more discussion about it here. That one looked to be like it was on the line. The back line judge was looking right at it. And they've decided to give the coach, Danny Prescott, a yellow card. And yes, it is very similar to soccer. 2 yellow cards equal a red card, and a red card is a disqualification. So 11-8. Berlin here, serving. The kill in the middle for the Tigers, and they're fired up. It's Cantrell. (11-9). Action at the net. Another kill for the Tigers. Interesting to see. They are really fired up. Interesting to see how long Coach Ingram lets them play here. Berlin in the middle of Bowie, and Bowie puts a silence on the Tigers for the time being with another kill. Bowie, 8 kills. Abby Bell back to serve. Pickett on the left side, kept alive. In the middle, it's Vaut. Vaut's attack finds the back line out of play. So 12-11 SNU. Tigers haven't really led very much in this ball game, and that's going to be another kill for the Crimson Storm. Point there goes to SNU. Another service error for the Crimson Storm. Lexi Matthews this time. 13-12. At the net, there's some action there. They're going to call an illegal hit, I believe, on the Crimson Storm. Point goes to the Tigers. 13-all. Bowie at the net. Out of play. On the left side, it's out of play again for the Crimson Storm, and head coach Kevin Ingram has seen enough. 15-13 Ouachita. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back here at SNUathletics.com. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. It's 15-13. In the middle, it's Qualls. It's kept alive. (16-13), largest lead of the set for the Tigers. And another kill there. Point for the Tigers. So they've really responded. In the middle, it's Qualls. Blocked at the net, and all this momentum that the SNU Crimson Storm had early, it's quickly gone away. Tigers currently riding a 7-0 run. Another timeout from Coach Ingram. We'll take one with him. We'll be right back. SNUathletics.com. Welcome back to the Sawyer Center. 18-13 in favor of Ouachita Baptist in set number 2. Qualls over on the right side. Bowie tries to find the back right corner. And she finds it this time. Courtney Bowie. Another kill for the Crimson Storm. She's up to double digits. 10 kills for Courtney. 18-14. Kept alive, and in the back right corner, gets down for another kill. Caitlin Vout, her 3rd kill of the afternoon. So Michaela Schoeneman in the game for SNU, serving. On the back line there, Corey Bullard on the left side gets a kill. Jamie Shell. 19-15. Ouachita. McKenna Qualls just had laid everything she had into that volleyball on that one. 19-16. And there's the ace from McKenna Qualls that we've been looking for. She hits that thing so very hard. And I can only imagine what it's like to be on the other side of the court when that thing's coming in at a very high rate of speed. 19-17. Tigers on the right side, gets down for a block. So SNU has responded. 19-18. Head coach Danny Prescott wants timeout. We'll take it with him. 19-18. We'll be right back at SNUathletics.com. Welcome back to the Sawyer Center. 19-18. Another ace for McKenna Qualls. 2 aces in her last 3 serves. And the game is tied at 19. Qualls kept alive at the net. Berlin to Benner. Nice play from Michaela Benner. Head coach Kevin Ingram's loving it. What a comeback for the Crimson Storm in this second set. 20-19, they retake the lead. So Qualls will be back to serve once again. And Qualls' serve finds the net. It'll be a side out for the Tigers. 20-20. Berlin to Benner. Gets down for another kill. Kayla Benner, 7 kills. She moves into second now, right behind Bowie with 10. Caitlin Vout serving. Berlin to Benner. Kept alive by the Tigers. Down for a point for SNU. Another timeout on the court, and we'll take one with them. 22-20. We'll be right back at SNUathletics.com. We're back inside the Sawyer Center, 22-20 SNU. Point goes to the Tigers. 22-21. Benner on the right side, another kill. Berlin. 23-21. Berlin to Bowie. Bowie gets it down for another kill. Gets down for a block. Crimson Storm, what a couple of first sets they've had. 25-21. They head to the break. And we'll take one with them. 25-21. We'll be back with an interview from head coach Kevin Ingram. We'll be right back at SUathletics.com. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. Apologize, we did not have the interview at halftime. Our wireless headset currently is not working. So we're back in set number 3 with SNU taking the first 2. And it's going to be SNU leading things off here in set number 3. They took the first 2 sets, both 25-21. So they've set themselves up in perfect position here to close this thing out in 3 sets. Caitlin Vout getting things going. And Caitlin Vout with an ace to open up set number 3. Point goes to SNU here. Pickett on the right side, out of play. SNU with another point there, 2-0. Leonard at the net there. Berlin tries to keep it alive. No doing there. 2-1, Tigers. At the net there, Bell's dig just goes a little too far, right into the lap of the Tigers. And just like that, we're tied back up at 2. Kaylin Vout mishit there. (3-2) Tigers. Side out for the Crimson Storm. 3-3, Elise Berlin goes back to serve. Leonard on the left side. Pushed over, free ball for SNU. Berlin to Bowie. Back over to Pickett, and Pickett's shot is down in the back corner for a kill for Abby Pickett. She's got 7 now. Anna Latorno in to serve for the Tigers. Berlin to Bowie. Gets down for a kill. Courtney Bowie, 12 kills to lead SNU. So it's tied up at 4. Battle for it at the net. Block for SNU at the net. Bowie and Qualls. So the Crimson Storm adds another block to their tally. 5-4 they lead. Leonard over to Bullard. It's kept alive. Qualls again. Tigers keeping it alive here. The attack over on the left side by Shell is out of play. 6-4. And I think they were going to discuss whether or not that ball was tipped. Ouachita really has not been happy with the officiating today. Some more discussion on whether or not that ball was tipped at the net, as Ouachita thinks it was. Nonetheless, the points going to SNU. So Abby Bell back to serve. Point goes to the Tigers. (6-5). Service error for Ouachita. Lexi Matthews goes back to serve. (7-5). Kept alive somehow by the Tigers. Caitlin Vout with the kill. 8-5 SNU. Berlin to Vout. Caitlin Vout in the middle. 5 kills. Timeout Ouachita. SNU takes a 9-5 lead. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here at SNUathletics.com. Have open auditions on campus. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. 9-5. Point goes to Ouachita. Nice dig by Abby Bell. Gets down for the kill for Courtney Bowie. (10-6) SNU. Tigers set the left side, gets down in the back corner for the kill for OBU. So Stormy Leonard back to serve for the Tigers. Berlin over to Qualls. Kept alive and gets down for the kill. So 11-7 SNU. In the middle, the Tigers set it, and it's Caitlin Cantrell able to get the kill for OBU. 11-8. Vout. Back over to Pickett. And it's kept alive. Tigers keeping it alive here. And that gets down for the kill. Tipped there, and point goes to OBU, 11-9. Berlin to Vout. Out of play on the backside. Caitlin Vout's shot is wayward. And here comes OBU. (11-10). Now Abby Bell going to have a discussion with the official there. So 11-10. Berlin to Benner. Gets down for the kill. Michaela Benner. Side out SNU. It's 12-10. Double hit on the Tigers. Point going to SNU. 13-10. SNU trying to take this thing in 3 sets. Caitlin Vout serving. Kept alive from the Tigers, and the drop shot there gets down and in play. 13-11. So Cantrell steps back to serve. With a 2-point deficit. Berlin to Benner. Benner pushes it right over. Easy point for Michaela Benner. She's got 9 kills. 10 kills now for Benner. Bowie's the leader with 13 this afternoon. 14-11. As Elise Berlin is back to serve. And once again, Danny Prescott having a discussion with the official over there on the left side. Really disagreed with pretty much all the calls tonight. So Berlin serving now. It's Pickett on the right side, picking up a kill. So kind of a back and forth set, kind of like we've seen pretty much throughout the first 2 sets. (14-12). Lexi Matthews' shot doesn't get over. 14-13. Bowie keeps it alive at the net. And the point goes to SNU. Abby Bell serving here, 2-point lead. Another kill for OBU. Side out for the Tigers. As it looks like Courtney Bowie is injured over here on the left side. Not really for sure what happened, but it looks like she's holding her right arm. So while they attend to Courtney Bowie, we'll take a break. We'll be right back at SNUathletics.com. We're back, and Courtney Bowie is staying in the game. So it's actually her left wrist she was holding there. Had a stinger there, but she's up and she's okay. So it's 16-14. Berlin tries to find that left side, and it's out of play. So she made the right decision there. Not quite able to get it down. 16-15 is our score here. Qualls pushes it back over. Back over on the right side, it's Cantrell, and I believe that ball was going out of play, but Matthews hits it. And just like that, our game is tied. 16 all. Berlin over to Qualls. Gets down for the kill. McKenna Qualls. (17-16). Another kill for the Tigers to even things up at 17. Vout's push over there is kept alive. Tigers attacking the right side. It's kept alive. Qualls push it over and gets it to go. McKenna Qualls. What a play. 9 kills for Qualls. And she's back to serve with a 1-point lead. Qualls gets it to go on the ace. What a serve from, they're giving that point to the Tigers. I'm not sure what happened there, but Qualls, that serve was definitely in. I don't know what they called. 18-18 though. Benner on the right side, slide, gets it to go. Michaela Benner, 11 kills. 19-18. Kept alive here. Bell just going to push it over. Leonard over to Pickett. Gets down for a kill. So Berlin sets Benner. Kept alive. Good action here. Good dig by Shoneman. In the middle, Berlin. Out of play on the left side. Another point for SNU. So Berlin serving here. At the net, it's a block from Michaela Benner and Courtney Bowie. Couldn't have come at a better time. 21-19. Point goes to the Tigers. (21-20). Berlin over to Matthews, gets down for the kill. 22-20. SNU trying to close this thing out in 3 sets. At the net, they're going to hit McKenna Qualls with an error there, 22-21. Point goes to the Tigers. Qualls on the left side and puts it down away for the kill. So Qualls now up to 11 kills, 23-21. Timeout called by Ouachita. We'll take it with them. SNU trying to close it out in 3. We'll see if they can do it when we're back from the break. We're back from the timeout, 23-21. Very near ace for Alexi Matthews. Berlin to Vout. Tigers keep it alive. Berlin tries to push it over there. They keep it alive. At the net, it's Corey Bullard. Keeping things alive. Caitlin Vout with another kill. And ladies and gentlemen, that's bringing us to match point. This would be a huge win for the Crimson Storm. And the Tigers live to see another day as they pick up a point here. Stormy Leonard. 24-23, still match point. Kaylin Vout puts it away. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. Crimson Storm take it. 25-21, 25-21, and now 25-23. SNU is led by Courtney Bowie, 13 kills. Michaela Benner with 12. McKenna Qualls with 10. 3 of them in double figures. Elise Berlin with 41 assists. Vout, 15 digs, 7 kills. Abby Bell also with 13 kills. SNU's hitting percentage, .316. They hit very well. Ouachita's 207. 8 blocks for SNU to Ouachita's 3. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have a couple interviews for you. We'll be back right here at SNUathletics.com. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. I'm here with Caitlin Vout. Caitlin, you guys had 8 blocks. You actually hit over 300. Talk about how the passing from Elise kind of set you guys up for a good hitting day.
Well, first of all, Elle sets dimes pretty much all the time. And so when she's on, then the hitters are on. And when the passing's on, the setting can be on. It's just all a snowball effect. So basically, one thing's good, then everything follows.
So a good win last night, another good win this afternoon against a pretty good Ouachita Baptist team. Talk about the kind of momentum now that kind of carries on into some more GAC play.
This is a huge win for us because they're third. We're all tied for third in the conference. So this win puts us one above Ouachita now. I think we've got our secured third spot in the conference. And they beat OBU in 4 last night. So this is a huge win for us.
Talk about, too, the block. I mean, you guys have always been a pretty good blocking team up front, but was there anything maybe different in this game that kind of let you guys have a little bit more of an advantage tonight?
Before every match, we set our goal about how many blocks we want to have, and we really, really push blocking. We've been pushing it in practice. We've been pushing it in our matches because we know that when we touch and block, then it makes our defense so much easier. So that's like a big thing that we push every day.
Thanks, Caitlin. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach Kevin Ingram. We'll be right back. Welcome back to SNUathletics.com. I'm here with head coach Kevin Ingram. Coach was just up here with Caitlin. She had 7 kills, but she also led the team in digs with 15. Kind of talk about how that was able to kind of set up the good hitting percentage today.
Well, defense was huge for us. We knew we had to go in and pass the ball extremely well. If we passed the ball well, we could run our middles, and that's an area we felt like that we could really have a big advantage in running our middles, and we did. We were very productive there. Both my middles, even Bowie that plays a rotation in the middle, all of them hit big numbers today. So the passing and defense was incredible. My middle back defense by Caitlin specifically, I mean, having 15 digs back there, she does a great job of reading and just playing solid defense.
We talked about in the pregame a little bit about how you guys are able to hold the opposing teams to a pretty low hitting percentage. I believe they hit about 200 tonight. Talk about maybe kind of how you guys kind of game plan to kind of limit high hitting percentage from the other team.
Well, it's just our focus is not offensively. Our first focus is defense. And you hear that all the time, defense wins championships, yada, yada. But and it really does. In this game especially, if you can continue to dig balls up, put the ball back on the other side of the floor and not have a bunch of unforced errors, they're eventually going to make some errors and help you out. And that's what we did tonight is we played extremely good defense. And the reason teams hit low against us is because we just play good defense. And that's one of the things that we focused on from the very beginning of the season, and now you're starting to see some of the benefits of that.
Couple of huge GAC wins now, right back to back. Talk about kind of some momentum now carrying forward as the season kind of starts getting the second half latter part.
Well, it is. It's good momentum at this point. I mean, we've worked hard, and my girls have done a great job not just checking out because we've lost several games, but part of that's learning experience. Plus, we're finally starting to get healthy for the first time this season. I mean, we just haven't had everybody on the floor, everybody in practice, and so being healthy, getting that same unit going every single day is starting to pay off finally. So they've stuck in there, and we're getting better each and every day. And we still got work to do, but I really like where we're at.
Congrats on the win, Coach. Once again, SNU takes it in 3 sets. You've been watching SNU Volleyball. Have a great day, everybody.